Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com, and today we got in the Hyperposite 2 from Nike, and they come in this extra large box. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here they are. This is the Nike Hyperposite 2. I don't know if these have a this colorway has like a nickname or something like that. I think I saw somebody calling it cork. I'm not positive. I think that they're pretty ugly. Personally, not the shoe itself, but just this finish. I don't like graphics on Posit for the most part. And from the toe down view, they're not the prettiest thing. However, this is the closest thing that you'll get to the LeBron 10, both the Elite and the regular version. So if you were a huge fan of that, you like the impact protection, the fit, and all that kind of stuff, the support, then this is definitely going to be a must-have for you. One of the major drawbacks, in my opinion at least, is that this retails for $225. So, you know, big shout out to my friend Drew. He picked these up for me. They're only at select Foot Lockers right now, or House of Hoops. So go to footlockerunlock.com. Type in your area code after you've searched for this product, and they'll tell you kind of like where the nearest Foot Locker is to you that carries these. The nearest one to me was actually in Las Vegas, which isn't very close at all. But my friend Drew, he lives in Florida, and they had them over at his House Hoop. So he went and grabbed a couple pairs, one for me and one for him. So first thing you'll notice is that the traction is very similar to the Hyperdunk 2014. There's just a close look. It's a little firm. It's not as, like, I guess, pliable as, it's pretty pliable, but it's not like crazy pliable. But it does have additional pods, or traction pods, which the Hyperdunk kind of lacked a little bit. I didn't find that the Hyperdunk this year was too impressive from a traction standpoint. Inside, I thought that they performed really nicely outside, but inside they were a little bit like lackluster. So we'll see how this goes. I'm curious to see how all of this like extra texture is going to perform and things like that. But just to kind of give you a look at what you'd be getting. And then you got full length 360 zoom, or max zoom as I like to call it. So same stuff that they put on the LeBron 10 and the LeBron 10 Elite. So if you enjoyed that setup, you're gonna love this guy. And here's just a quick look, or a close look I should say, at the Posit material. It's a little thin. It's not like what we've been used to with older models like the Foamposite 1 and Foamposite Pro. And then it's got a lot of this mesh right here, because the whole interior is like a Huarache sleeve, which I think is awesome. It feels great. Definitely the most well ventilated Foamposite model to date, which is probably why the Foamposite is a little bit thinner than the more typical Foamposite that we've seen released in the past. The entire shoe is the Posit material, so there's no heel counter, not even an internal one. It's all relying on the Posit material itself. It's going to custom form to your foot. Hopefully, being that it's thinner, I'm pretty sure it's going to do that pretty quickly. There's actually no Hyperfuse on this model, so I don't know why they don't just call it like a Foamposite model. The Hyperposite is a material, like a specific material. It's Hyperfuse and Foamposite mixed together, hence Hyperposite. But again, there's no Hyperfuse on these guys, so I don't know why they're calling them that, but that's just what their name is. Something that I'm a little disappointed in is the Phylon midsole itself. It's a little firm, like way more firm than what we got in the LeBron 10. You know, we'll kind of see how that plays out, but basically you're just going to be relying heavily on the Zoom unit itself to provide you with a lot of impact protection and cushion. As far as their fit goes, they do fit true to size. However, I'm going to let you know that they are pretty snug as far as like length goes. So whatever size you wore in the LeBron 10 or the LeBron 10 Elite, that's what you're going to get in this guy here. Wide footers, definitely consider going up half a size. I personally love the way that the LeBron 10 fit in my normal shoe size 9. They just kind of fit like a glove. They like just really covered the foot perfectly, and that's how these felt. As soon as I put them on, they just kind of feel really nice right away. And then the more that you wear them and break them in and things like that, they're just going to get better. Probably my favorite part is the fact that this is kind of a low top, and I know that a lot of people don't like that, but it's just like the Air Jordan 7, where you just got this extra material up here. It doesn't do much other than kind of wrap around your ankle and just make sure that your foot is drawn into the heel of the shoe for support and lockdown. But what you really get out of it is a high top that plays like a low, and I love that. So with the Posit material, I don't think there's going to be a support issue, even though this is kind of all hollow right here. Like I said, it's just kind of like a big support wing, just like the Air Jordan 7. So I think it's going to be real nice. So here's just a quick overview. Anybody wondering, I will do a performance review. I'm probably going to start playing in these tonight, just because I've been playing in the Lillards and I'm not really a big fan of them. I need a little bit more cushion. Even though they're really comfortable, I just need a little bit more cushion. The fit is really what kills it, actually. I have to tighten those things up super tight, and then I end up like cutting off circulation to my foot and my legs. But I'll get more into that in their performance review. And here's a quick look at the left shoe, just in case the right shoe didn't give you a good idea as far as what they look like. Exactly the same thing. You know, same traction and everything. And that'll pretty much take care of it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. Make sure to stay tuned to my site, WearTesters.com, for all your performance needs. And until next time, guys, have a good one.